Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be keeping it real. I'm taking off all of my makeup. So, I had a full thing of makeup on and I looked great. And I actually filmed a video giving you a life update and finished the life update part and was moving on to the second part of my video, which was an unboxing of the Shannon Rose subscription box for October, which is really cool, has some really cool stuff in it. And decided that I was going to play with makeup in a way that I hadn't tried yet ever in my whole life, because as you guys know, I didn't start using makeup until February of this year, ever. I know I'm in my 30s, that's like sacrilege. Oh, it looks so bad today. My face is so red and awful today. I've been breaking out so badly lately. It's because of the stress that I'm under. Anyway, guys, you couldn't even tell that I was breaking out or that I was really red or anything with all the makeup that I had on. Like, I looked really great today, guys. Except for my hair. I looked really great. And then I added on some of the, like, blush from the palette. And I looked even, like, better. Like, my cheeks looked a little bit too rosy because, like, again, I'm not really great at makeup. But it wasn't even, like, that bad. And I was mentioning that, and then, like, I decided that I was gonna attempt to contour. And that was a big mistake. And then, like, it literally looked like I had poo on my face. That's where the problem came in. It literally looked like I had poo on my face. So, I had to scrap the whole video because although that would be super entertaining for you guys to see a video of me put makeup on so it looks like I have poo on my face, I would rather not have the internet see me like that forever and have evidence of a folly such as that on the internet forever. So I decided to do a really real video of me taking my makeup off and just talking to you about what's going on, and then kind of let you know what was in the box instead, and kind of let you know where this channel is going from here and what the next couple months are gonna be like and stuff from here instead. So this is how I take off my makeup, by the way. It's not glamorous, and I don't even know if I do it right or if, you know, there is a right or wrong or whatever. And by the way, this isn't me scrubbing hard, this is just the way my face looked today. I've been breaking out really bad. My skin's been really irritated lately, and it's just been really bad. Okay. I do have lip gloss on. Looks really great. It's the Bougainvillea gloss. I really love it. It is beautiful, and it almost feels like you're wearing lipstick even though it's just lip gloss, and it's really great. Anyway, so to kind of go into what's been going on with me, and in my life, and kind of what's happening. I had a really bad doctor's appointment several weeks ago where my doctor and I just kind of did not mesh well. He kind of, I felt he wrote me off, right? And I didn't get any answers or an actual diagnosis. So I complained and said that either I would like to see another medical professional or I would like that medical professional to be an actual medical professional and treat me. You know, I would like to have actual testing done to give me answers to find out what's wrong. Because I have never had these symptoms before, you know, now, and I'm feeling really sick and my symptoms are getting scary, and I don't feel like his reasoning is good enough, and I don't feel he listened to what my symptoms were, and I feel like I deserve, you know, to have some testing done, and I feel like we need to figure out what's wrong with me. And patient services agreed with that and spoke to the doctor and his boss and everybody there, and it was agreed that I see somebody for the issues that I am having and that I get testing done. So I am supposed to schedule that. So who knows when, if that'll get done. They're supposed to call me back. We've been playing phone tag for over a week now, on that. It's difficult to schedule things for me in my life because, it's around my boyfriend's schedule because I don't want to go by myself. My symptoms, like, I'm not going to go into exactly what my symptoms are because I'll probably go into a full medical kind of video at some point about what they are specifically. But they're just such that, like, I don't want to have, like, what I like to call episodes or spells by myself in a cab with a cabbie that I don't know and I don't trust. Like, I don't want to travel by myself. So I don't want to go to an appointment by myself either because I like to have somebody there with me as kind of a backup or an advocate. So I'm not completely by myself because sometimes I kind of feel it's a me against the world situation when I'm dealing with doctors because I don't always feel like I'm being taken seriously. With my primary, I generally don't feel that way because I feel like she and I work really well together, but when I'm dealing with new people or with specialists, it's not always that way, as was the case with this one guy. I feel like he wrote me off sight unseen as, oh, she looks that way, so I already know what's wrong with her, etc., so on. And that was not the case and is not the case, and it's just led to a lot of heartache and a lot of problems and a lot of rigmarole and a lot of just issues. And I feel like, you know, I need somebody to be my advocate with me all the time to be able to back me up and be like, you know, hey, that's not right. Hey, I don't think it's this. Hey, you know, whatever. My boyfriend was with me for that bad appointment, and, you know, he stuck up for me and stuck up for, you know, hey, I think there's something wrong. You know, hey, she tried that medication, that didn't work. Are you sure that's the way to go? You know, this time, hey, this one doctor thought that, you know, previously, is this going to make her worse? Is this going to help? You know, is this the right course of treatment? Whatever. You know, it's good to have that backup with you. Aside from my medical issues and scheduling, now we're getting into winter. I'm kind of a hermit during the winter because where I live in the country, there's a lot of ice and snow. Snow I don't mind so much. Ice I'm really afraid of because I'm afraid of falling and I can't afford to break something or to fall down and not be able to get back up. So I don't know how things are going to go or whatever. So we will see what happens. I'm cleaning my brushes, by the way, so if I'm not completely making eye contact with the camera, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep myself busy because I'm going to be dealing with some really rough things I'm going to be talking about coming up, and I'm trying not to cry for you guys. So I'm trying to kill some birds with one stone. I already wasted 23 minutes on a previous video that didn't get up for you guys, but I'm trying to get something up for you because I feel bad because today's a scheduled day and I want to get something up for you. And yeah, we're dealing with a lot on this end, so please cut me just a little bit of slack today. Today's video is not going to be as great quality, but I do want to get something up for you because I feel like something is better than nothing, and you guys really do need to know what's going on with me and why stuff on this channel is going to be a little bit different for a while. So, Monday, my mother had a doctor's appointment and it did not go well. My mother has cancer, and we were under the impression that she had caught it early and that, you know, we had a lot of treatment options and whatever. But the treatment that they had tried failed. I could go into a lot of information, and maybe I will in another video if I have her permission, but I'm not going to go into a great deal of stuff right now. But needless to say, it failed. So then we were told that there were a lot less options than we had previously been told moving forward. And basically we're down to one option. There are different treatments within that option depending on how some new test results come back. We have to go for those tests, one next week and one as soon as they get back to us. There's some sort of, I don't know, agencies are having, or different facilities are having an issue with scheduling or something needs to be approved with our insurance. I don't know what the deal is, but they're not getting back to us about scheduling one particular test. For some reason, I think I'm going to have to harass them about it to be able to get it done. Anyway, based on the results, she may have to have a more invasive treatment. Either way, she's going to have to stay at a hotel in my town because her town is too far away from the hospital, and I'm going to have to stay with her because she's going to be under anesthesia, and it's going to be really involved, and it's going to take a big toll on her body. And like, I can explain details in that other video that I mentioned after I get permission from her to do so, and different things, but it's a lot worse than we thought, and it's going to take a huge financial toll on us. It's going to take a huge toll on us emotionally, and it's a lot more than we thought, and it's bigger than we thought. And now there are like counselors involved, and it's a whole thing now. And insurance companies and second opinions and the American Cancer Society, and Best Westerns and other hotels, and it's a huge thing. So currently we're working all of those details out. We're getting dates together. We're figuring it all out. So because there's going to be added expense in the coming weeks, months, whatever, her friends wanted to be able to have a way to donate to help because a lot of them are far away. We're away from family. This news is very devastating to a lot of people, and we're not close to anybody. So we've decided to do a fundraiser marathon via Twitch TV. I'm bringing back my charity marathon that I have been doing for years for other people. It started to help me when I had cancer, so in a way it kind of feels like it's going full circle. But it's for my mother this time, who has the same cancer that I had, although her treatment options are very different because of her particular body and situation. I, again, may make a video, may not. It depends on if she gives me permission, etc. Anyway, point being, we're doing this marathon. It's going to be the week before Thanksgiving here in the US. We have a lot of international casters that will be casting with us, for us, however you want to look at it. I will be casting for it. It'll be on twitch.tv. There will be a donation link for people who want to contribute to us, because we're going to be having to stay at the hospital. There's going to have to be transport to and from the hospital. I'm going to have to stay with her quite a bit. There's going to need to be meals. I'm not sure if we're going to get one with a kitchenette, so we could make meals, which would be cheaper. Or if it's going to be one where we're going to have to either have room service or get something out. I don't know yet what our circumstances are going to be. We haven't gotten that far into it because we don't know the exact dates yet, and I guess that's going to determine which one. We did talk to the social worker a little bit yet, and she said that, the dates are really going to depend on which one, but that we will get a little bit of a discount on it, because she is a cancer patient and she'll be going to the hospital, and it'll be through the hospital and everything that the American Cancer Society works in conjunction with the hospitals and the hotels. So they will verify with the hotels that she is indeed a cancer patient, and we'll get a discount, but it'll still be costly per night to stay there. So, those expenses are things that we did not plan on and budget for and will not be able to afford. So we will need help. And so this will help greatly. And also just knowing that people emotionally support her. Friends have already pledged money, even though we don't have the donation page created yet. People have already pledged their time to cast for the marathon. People have already said that they will share the link on their social media platforms, on their websites, by word of mouth. People are really coming out to support her in all different ways. It is so greatly appreciated, and I will, of course, share the information as soon as all of it becomes available, and as soon as the schedule is available, I will let you guys know. So if you are interested in casting or donating or anything like that, you can, of course, take part and do that, and I will share that information as soon as possible. So, of course, I have been cheating a little bit, and of course, it's showing in the breakouts in my face and all that other stuff. So I've been really stressed out, and freaked out because we're dealing with a lot and we're seeing a lot of specialists for this and for other medical stuff, and I will perhaps do a medical video all about all the things sometime in the future. Okay, so to make this video not all about sad things and difficult things and stress, I did open the Shannon Rose RoseFam, oops, can you see it? Shannon Rose box. So what is in the side? This is the October box. There is a RoseFam cap that I will totally be wearing when I go out this evening, even though I put a lot of makeup on it because I tried to wear it during the video. There are kitty barrette ears, which I also had in, but I put them in like wrong because I always put them like on wrong. I think they're supposed to go in like this, maybe? I don't know, I always put them in wrong. They have eyelashes, some falsies, which I have never done, but I will do sometime. A black choker, which I just think is so beautiful. And I don't think it'll fit me right now, but I think as I continue to keep losing weight, it totally will, which I'm excited about. And then there is this amazing palette, which is by the same exact brand that my makeup brushes are from. And like I was saying, the blush is amazing. I used this one right here. It looked really nice on me. And then I tried to highlight and it was a big old mess. It looked like I had like poo or something on my face. I did not do a good job with that. But I mean, it's so pretty. Such a pretty blush. It was so nice, and it felt so nice on my skin. But yeah, so you can totally highlight. You can highlight, contour, and all of that, but I am not good at any of that. So the only thing that I did not show you that is in this there's the paper with the thing. What did I do with it? Oh, there we go. I was trying to stick to the thing. The only thing that I did not show you was a dark chocolate candy bar. It is like a Reese's peanut butter cup, except it's not. It's from Justin's, and it's dark chocolate. I totally gave that to my boyfriend because I don't like dark chocolate, but it looked really good. The furry cat ears I thought was really awesome. Like, I loved everything in this box except the organic thing. Like, if it were milk chocolate instead of dark chocolate, I would have eaten that. Like, I loved everything in this box. I really love that she does this box. Where did my kitty ear go? Oh, there we go. I love the kitty ears. Like, I love this box. I love the subscription box. And I love like that she gives you like a personalized message. I love that there's like a take care of yourself thing. I really loved it. I think that it's worth it being part of the subscription box. I think it's really, really cool. It's one of the few things that I think is actually like worth it, because you're getting like products that are actually worth it. So some people might say, okay, you actually have a business selling products that are like not products that you're getting from that box. You just said you liked those products. How can you do that, right? Here's the thing, I don't think you need to hate products from other companies, even if you prefer the stuff that you sell and you like. It's like at Christmas when somebody gives you something but it's from a brand that's not your favorite brand, are you never going to use that Christmas gift just because it's not your favorite? No, you're going to use the stuffing out of it because somebody took the time and spent their money to give it to you, right? Like you're going to like it, you're going to try it, you're going to experiment that. And maybe that don't mean that you'll love the thing that was your favorite even more, because you're going to appreciate it even more. Here's the thing, I totally want Senegence blushes. Maybe it will make me appreciate the Senegence blushes even more, because I'll go, you know what, I kind of like those blushes from the what is it? Is it HB or BH? BH. I'll probably like the BH palette, but then maybe I'll say, you know what, but I like the Senegence blushes better for this reason. Or maybe I'll just say, you know what, it's apples and oranges because that is a powder as opposed to those are creams. So maybe it'll come down to personal preference. Do I like powder or do I like cream? You know what I mean? So, you know, maybe you can like both kind of situation. So I just think it's all personal preference and it's all subjective. I mean, like sometimes I still use the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. But to me, this feels more like wearing clown makeup. Um, it feels more like I'm always hyper aware I'm wearing makeup. It's always coming off. It's more so. And it's harder for me to keep it on, and it feels more cakey to me than when I'm wearing this. But this still won't stay on in certain places, and it's difficult for me because it's anti-aging and my skin does funky things. I think I need the regular Just Make Sense. This is the wrong formula for me. Whereas if I had a different skin type, this would be the perfect Senegence foundation for me. But I didn't realize when I purchased this. So what am I going to do? I'm going to continue to use this till it's done, and then I'm going to get the right formula for me. So sometimes you just need to know, you know, you need to try things and find out what's the right thing for you. Um, you know, because even if you're, you know, you're a distributor, you might not know right away what works for you. And not everything that you sell or that your company, you know, that you work with or for, or, you know, in conjunction with, you're not going to love everything. Some people aren't going to like this because they're going to not like the sparklies. It's going to feel funny on their lips and they're not going to like the way that is. And they're going to say, I don't want it. Fine, do glossy instead. Some people I have heard hate matte gloss. They hate matte gloss because they feel that it dries out their lips right away. Too soon. Don't like it. Yeah. But they can get the same finish with glossy if they just wait a little while and they don't reapply it. Same look. And other people think that's poo-poo. That theory doesn't work for them, or it doesn't, that look doesn't look. So they just add more glossy. Subjective. All opinions, all whatever you want. You know, makeup is versatile no matter what you're using. There's no right or wrong, is what I'm finding. And I'm not even an expert. I'm just somebody wading through the waters for the first time, not even a year into it. And so it's all subjective. Do what you want is basically what I'm saying. And I didn't even mean to make this about makeup or business or carcinogens versus other things or anything like that. I'm just talking about this awesome awesome subscription box, which I actually really enjoy, and I'm glad for the products that were in it, and I'm glad for the products that I got, and I'm actually going to wear my RoseFam cap out tonight. Sorry, it looks really funky because of my ponytail, but no, there's like no way to make this look good right now. There's no way to make it look good right now because it's gonna sit too low and it's gonna cover my eyes. I just know it. It's just gonna sit way too low and it's gonna cover my eyes. This is what always happens. It sits too low on my forehead and it's gonna cover my eyes. Or it's gonna look weird, yeah. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, see, it's covering my eyes, so you can't really see them. Anyway, I really, really love this hat, and I'm totally wearing it out tonight because I want to hide from people. But I don't want to hide from you, so I'm just gonna go like this and look totally weird for the end of this video. So anyway, I totally love the subscription box, and I know I look dreadful today. So sorry for that. I will be back in full makeup. I will still continue to be doing these videos. They will go back to normal. I will be in full makeup and look better and all of those things, and my setup won't be so askew where you'll be seeing like pocketbooks and things. It's just I so am frustrated because I had myself all dolled up and I looked great and I had a whole thing planned and it fell apart. And then I got frustrated and upset, and this is what you get. So I'm so sorry. So please don't be too mad, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you.